Friends Ferdinand, take me out, and exactly that's what happened at Tribal Council last night. The epic blindside, two Mindy Idols, merge coming up, and unfortunately Simon Mead was sent home. Very good morning to you, Simon. How are you this morning?
What's going on? I love the song choice. Very appropriate.
Very, very appropriate. You're an apprentice carpenter, and of course you were a front runner, I thought, on Australian Survivor, Brains versus Brawn. But unfortunately, it all came undone for you last night. You thought you were safe. You had two Mindy Idols. You're thinking that Flick's going to be sent home. Surely, didn't happen.
Oh, mate, I never thought I was safe in that game. Like, there are so many twists and turns, and you never know what's really going down. So you can never be, like, too cautious. But, like, at the end of the day, you have to trust someone. In a game, you can't trust anyone. So, look, it was kind of my own downfall, but, I had to do something.
Outwit, outplay, outlast. And unfortunately, mate, your mistake was revealing that you had two Mindy Idols.
Yeah, that one definitely hurt, like seeing that back. Having two is, it's huge. It's so game-changing. Like, having one that everyone knew about, like, that's dangerous. But what you can do with the second, with your alliance, like, the potential there to build some trust is huge. And, there would have been other people who would have gone, that's a huge opportunity for me, but Danny saw it as an opportunity for her to take me down and put my scalp on her resume.
When JLP came out of Tribal Council and said, OK, I'll count the votes. If you have a hidden immunity idol, now's the time to play it. Were you thinking at any stage, I'm going to reveal one of these?
I thought about it, and even like my song breaking on the way through, I'm like, do I go? I'm not I didn't think that was a sign, but I'm like, you've just got to back your gut. You've got to back yourself and be like, you know what? Stick to your guns. If you can make it through this one, you've got these good relationships here. You might be okay. But then watching it back last night, I'm yelling at the couch, play your idol, you idiot! Like, come on.
Mate, watching it all unfold, obviously your name was read out once, it was read out twice, and I could see in your eyes you're thinking, hang on, what's going on here?
Yeah, it doesn't take long to, you process that pretty quickly, what's really going down. And I kind of knew it as soon as I saw that first name, my name came out of the hat. But what was really interesting was then seeing Danny's name come up there.
Yeah.
Because I knew that they were in on me, but then watching Danny get blindsided as part of my blindside, that was pretty cool to see the shock on her face when she wasn't actually the mastermind behind it all.
But that was just to say Flick.
Well, I think Hayley had she was steps in front of the rest of us, so super impressive.
Very, very impressive. So you obviously enjoyed your time on Australian Survivor. What was the most difficult thing, you reckon?
Oh, mate, it was the sleep deprivation for me. I was so stressed and calculated about what I needed to do and who I needed to speak to and the relationships that I needed to build before the next Tribal Council or the next challenge. And, when you should be sleeping, but your mind is going 100 miles an hour, it's really hard to deal with that. And that was the biggest challenge for me.
Yeah, terrific stuff. Well, it's great to catch up with Simon, and shame to see you leave, mate, but that's the name of the game, and you were certainly outwitted last night, big time. Thank you so much for joining us, dude.
Thanks, mate. I'm not mad about it.